Oh, what's up, folks? It is a Saturday, at least as we're filming this live, and depending on where you're at in the world, it might be Saturday morning or it might be morning-ish. But regardless, we thank you for watching this. Hopefully, you're doing it live because we are going to be doing a claim sale today. That's right, folks. The Saturday morning comic book crew is back, at least for today, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully, before we get too far in it, we'll show you some books that you're willing to depart with some of those green certificates of appreciation that we call American currency. And we'll have a few dad jokes and laughs along the way, maybe a few groans, as it were. Before we get into all of this comic book madness, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so when videos like this one or any of the other random videos that I'm apt to do on the YouTube channel go live, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now, an hour later. As long as you watch it, we appreciate you. And as we are getting things going, we will reward those who are diligent by coming in first by saying, if you need some supplies to protect your comic books, records, baseball cards, etc., you can visit bcwsupplies.com and use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 10% on your order. That's bcwsupplies.com and use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 10% on your order. And then if you are like me and you like good coffee to go with your comics, you can go to comicsoncoffee.com and use the coupon code, you guessed it, SCG, to save yourself 15% on your coffee order. I am a fan of the Joker Blueberry, which they said is coming back. Now, both of those places usually run free shipping sales if you order so much. So you can use that in conjunction with the coupon codes, and both of those are in the links below. And thank you for joining us today. I am not alone. Now, I'm not talking about the voices inside of my head, but I'm talking about some other sellers are here with us today. Let's start off with Wolfblitz. No kidding to Jay Blitz. I know that's always,
yeah, I've heard that plenty of times before. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm sure you got tons of dad jokes built up. It's been a while, so you probably got a whole book out, man. You're ready to go.
Well, I keep having. I don't have any new kids, but I do have more grandkids now.
Okay. Okay.
So I've kind of gone into the granddad joke. I don't know if those get crustier with age or what, but
yeah, that's gonna be really lame. All right. But yeah, let's throw up some books, have a good time, get the old I guess we always said it was the breakfast morning cereal Saturday morning cartoon show, but it's already 2 o'clock, so it's a little late for that. But
well, it's more. You're an hour ahead of me, and
oh yeah, that's true.
of course I'm on God's time, Central Time. But seriously, this guy, it's a little more breakfast time for him. What's going on? Tacoma Comics.
Hey, you know what? We just got a little friendly gift from Papa Wheelie. Thank you, Papa Wheelie. Hey, Tacoma Comics here, and this is exciting because the artwork that you can see right over there, that Venom and stuff, was done by my daughter, 6 years ago. And so they're still using it, which I find really, really cool and appreciative. But I do not have the layout like Southern. I'm just going to be holding up lots of little lots. If we get enough people in here, I may try an auction. But for sure, I got good books to sell. You guys tell us what you want. I got everything from 1960s Superman to, mystery packs to Buffy to Star Wars to Die to Iron Man, G.I. Joe, a little bit of everything. So let us know what you're looking for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. And let's say hello to the chat. We got Big O, who was in here earlier. And, it's always great and exciting to have Big O in the chat because the elusive G spot where you can hit the Big O has always been elusive. So it's good when it jumps into the chat very early and often. Steven Spock and presumably Worf, what is going on in the building? And we've got Brian. What's going on? Comic Web here today. Somebody say Krusty, Valiant fan extraordinaire. And then we got Matt from Heroes for Hire Comic Club. who is demonstrating his art skills on Madam Web's channel with Lady F, one of the other OG comic book sellers, with us. And yeah, so I figured we'd throw the background up for old time's sake. You actually, for those of you who know, the logos are for some people who you don't really see a lot around the YouTubes anymore. But that be that as it may. We've got Papa Willie dropping the $5 super chat and says, "Holy crap, the show has returned." And for that, Papa Willie, we appreciate you making it rain.
Yeah.
Right direction for us. As a matter of fact, I will do a little dance. And
don't make a little love.
There you go.
Just get down tonight.
There you go. So appreciate you, Papa Willie, for dropping that $5 super chat in the ranks there. And of course, we've got Tacoma Comics up in the building as well. And then Jackson Roykirk. Jackson Roykirk, I don't guess I knew that for sure that you were down south of me. I knew you were in the south, but I didn't realize where you were. And I was in the chat earlier today as they were showing off the old books, and saw that you mentioned you were in the New Orleans area. So not too terribly far, and certainly closer to even to Russell or Hudak. And so we'll see if my comic book auction hosting skills are a little rusty. And so we will be going around about 5 minutes around, and various people are doing it various different ways. As you know, I typically have a few buy it nows, and then the claim auctions. I think Wolfblitz pretty much does the same thing, and Ian or Tacoma Comics is liable to mix it all up, and that's fine too, whichever way they want to do it. But we'll do a 5 minute round. If you're doing auction, of course, we'll do overtime and all that kind of good stuff too. And let's go ahead and get started. We got 13 people in the chat, so I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already done so, smash that like button. It will speed up your internet and help your claims today. I think Wolfblitz is going to be starting us off. Let's see if I can make him big. No, that's what she said. All right, let's see.
Starting already.
Wolfblitz, you are up, my man. What do we got going on? What kind of round is this?
Sins of Sinister Dominion Magic set. Got that. I'll do that for 15, 30.
$15 for the Magic.
I got a Voodoo set. Somebody said something about some hues. Got Voodoo 1, 2, 3, 4. Do those for means. Those. Yeah, it's like a 5, 6. Got a back.
Is that my internet? Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf. Is that my internet, or are you breaking up on that?
I sound fine. Not sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's mine.
Can you hear me fine and straight?
Yeah.
Okay, so then maybe it's his.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, I sort of got my mic.
Now you sound fine.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, you sound fine now. It was okay. Steven Spock says it was breaking up.
Okay. All right. Got this 5 Neil Adams cover. I can show it closer if anybody's interested in that one. Yes, I just think those some $2 books up. $2.
All right, we got a $2 round starting.
Got this Barbarella #3 Linzer cover, Red Room. That's for 1. Red Room. Wolverine Max #1 and Black Mojo #1. Campbell.
Yeah, that Mojo is fun. I think Nick Bradshaw wrote the interiors, and he falls in love, and that's kind of nutty. I did see that either Leave It to Comics, whether it's Amy or Kevin, are in the chat. Thank you for joining us today. $2 round, A, B, C, D, E, or F, or all the above.
I'm checking to see if I need that 2-in-1. I haven't written down the ones I have yet. When I start collecting something, I usually don't make a list until I have like enough of them. And I'm just like that with my 2-in-1, so I really need to start writing this down.
Yeah, those Bronze Age, Bronze and Copper Age series like that are fun to collect, especially if you're collecting it in the wild.
Yeah, I had to give up my my team up run and just decided to focus on the 2-in-1 because I like the Thing better than I like the Spider-Man.
All right, Tacoma's going to pick up the Thing.
Yeah, and Satin.
The son of Satin, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you see something you like, claim it because we don't want to bore people. We're going to switch out our books fast.
I got Nomad #1. Got Spider-Man Miles Morales #17. Spider-Man. Doctor Strange 81.
Little reflection there at the B.
Ren and Stimpy 13. And
You idiot!
Ren and Stimpy 15.
Is that a Clayton Crane cover? Is that a Hodge Wife variant at E?
Look it up. There. I'd have to look it up. It's a game verse variant.
Right. I was thinking he had done some of those. Yep, you still got a minute and a half if you want to change out some more stuff.
Like, got Fence Force up close. Big Spider-Man. West Coast one by Ji Hung Lee. Catwoman #57 by you. Hulk,
Love that one.
Kate Bishop variant. And James, Your Eyes on #1.
So Papa Willie says he's not Mr. Buy It and everything now anymore. So what you need to do is show him a couple of girly books and see if he can withstand temptation.
Okay.
That's why I love that Catwoman there because it's so different than every other Catwoman he did in that run. He did like 20 or 30 covers in a row, and that one stands out: the bathrobe and the baby in the carriage.
Yeah, the more realistic variant, right?
Yeah. She's a multifaceted burglar.
Yeah. She's picking up more than. But she might have accidentally picked up the wrong set of jewels. She might have picked up the family jewels.
We'll be here all morning.
Well, and so Lady F could probably appreciate this, but why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That's right.
I got Wolverine #1 by Art Germ. That's Betty Page at #1.
Uh-oh.
Got Ghost Spider #2. Okay, #32. Conqueror #1. Black. Got Annihilation. Blackness.
Yeah, that's a connecting cover there. Let's see. F is Adi Granoff. That's a great cover. Papa Willie says he had the E, but you're right, Tacoma. You're right. About the Catwoman. So, Papa, you know, not a lot of people in the chat are believing that you can hold out against a booby book, you know? All right, so it looks like time is up. Thank you, Wolf. Close up on the D.
Hey,
Pop wanted a close up on the D.
Claire today.
Betty Page.
There you go, Pop.
Uh,
Go ahead and pick up the D, Pop. You know you want the D, especially Wolves. All right, thank you, Wolf. We will move over to, I guess, Tacoma. You ready?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. So here's the deal. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll show you some of it, and then maybe end with a little auction, a loss leader auction at that. And then next round, I'll show you a whole bunch of more stuff, some that you already will have seen and some that will be new. So first off, I do have a pull box down here. Got about 30 books, maybe 40 books in there. They're $5 each. You can get 5 for 20. Just say, hey, I want 5 pulls, and I'll randomly grab them out for you. And listen, if you get something you're like, dude, I'm not down with that, I'll put it back. Like, I'm not gonna be like, you have to take it because this is what I randomly grabbed for $5. I'm not gonna like argue. Running with some X-Men lots. So about a month ago, I got my giant size #1. I got the first 4 omnibuses, so I've decided to sell my X-Men collection, or at least most of them. So here's a run of, what is that, 46, missing 1 book, $60 shipped. That's less than $2 a book. I have $3.99 to $4.49, 8 of which are newsstands, 50 issues straight, 110 shipped. And I got this X-Men 450 to 498, 8 of which are newsstands, 2 bonus variants, 1 signature, a missing 473. Otherwise, it would be a complete run, and that is 110 shipped. So there you go. 5 pull box for Tacoma. Are you claiming or are you explaining?
Explaining.
Gotcha. Okay. James Gunn. Some people like his movies. It looks like he's pulling from Kelly Sue DeConnick and Philip Jimenez and Gene Ha and other people's Wonder Woman Historia. These are oversized books. These are gorgeous, gorgeous books. Beautiful stories. Issues 1 and 2 for $10. Key Collector lists those as $8 each right now. If you trust Key Collector to guide your money, maybe you like Wolverine. Maybe you like the Origins. We've got Wolverine Origins 1, the Michael Turner variant, along with Origin 1, 2. I think one is, no, the next one's signed. 4, 5, and 6. 5 and 6, 1 through 6, I can't count. And then this one's signed by Kieran Gillen. This is an acetate cover before they were controversial. Boom. So that whole lot of Wolverine goodness, you learn where basically what he was before he was the Wolverine. When he was Logan, or yeah, history. What else do we got for you? See that you're all biting. Let's see if you bite on this. This is from 1960. It's about a 1/5. It is attached, but if you held it really hard by the cover, it might become detached. This is GI Combat 83. It is a key. I'm not going to mention them because then I'd just be reading. $25. If you look up the value of that, that's actually pretty fair. And then maybe you know this guy. I don't know why these have letters on and others don't, but whatever. From 1964, Superman 161, about a 5.0, $20. Looks, I mean, it's in really nice condition for the age. It's no rips, no tears, nothing major, just age. I was really impressed when I got these. From 1960, oh, sorry, this was 61. This is 64. Number 170, 5060. This is Superman meets JFK in this, and apparently it's an homage cover to an earlier Superman. $20. And $20 on this, number 226 from 1971, year I was born. This is like, might even be a 7.0. 6070 is what I'm comfortable saying. $20. I looked these three up in Key Collector. They say in mid condition, they're $30 books. That's why I put them all at $20 each. 246. I'll do all three for $50 if anybody's interested. Get yourself some Silver Age Supermans. And let's see if we have anything else. I'll show you one more, and then we'll try an auction. Got these packs. Heroes for Hire is familiar with them. Totally sealed, $20 shipped. Those are the books that you get there. 3 very late issue G.I. Joes. Those books are like $10, $15, $20 each when you find them. Very hard to find anything like above the 130s, 140s, because they're rare at that point. So you get 4 books in here, $20 shipped. I got 3 of those if anybody wants. Give me a $20 start line, and we'll just try an auction. See if anybody's up for an auction. There are a couple $20 books in here. I forget which one, but we'll do the whole thing for 20. Little G.I. Joe set. Start off with number 28, newsstand. We'll go to 28, not a newsstand. We've got 45, 45. See, I need to do a better job of like writing off which ones I buy. 89, 90. Great cover, and I believe a key. 96 in a newsstand. And then the 3 books that I took out of one of those packs. Got 140, Transformers crossover. 141, Transformers crossover. And guess what's coming next? 142, Transformers crossover. So right there, you got it. 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 books. $20, $2 a book. You ain't doing better than that anywhere, my friends. We have a timer, or is it just keeping it in my head?
No, I've got the timer going.
All right. Wow, bids are coming in fast and furious. You guys be careful. Don't overbid. Just start at 20. Yeah, there are some doubles here, but then you turn around and sell them, and you feel like you made money on the deal. That's the way I always look at it. Sometimes I think what happens is my phone Google Sheets doesn't sync with my computer Google Sheets. So when I check off something on my computer, it doesn't delete on my phone right away. And I go to half price books. I'm like, oh, I need that. And I buy a book that I already own.
Or do like I've done and say, yeah, okay, I need 4 out of those 5 books, and I say I'll sell the
Yep.
one I need.
Exactly.
And then,
You get some of these, and then you ask Southern if you can be on the claim sale next week because you want to get rid of the ones you need. Yes, that's a slippery slope I fell into for a few years. All good fun though.
well, back
back
in the
Thank
day,
you,
I
Pop.
mean, yeah.
Encouraging words from Papa Wheelie, man. I'm going to take his advice, sip some coffee.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, you could. It wasn't nothing to turn around and flip them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And another way that you can encourage, if it is not with those green certificates of appreciation that we call American currency, it can certainly be with a like and a follow. Both the sellers, besides myself's IG links, are in the description below. So if you end up purchasing anything from them and you're not familiar or don't want to look back at the ticker screen below, then you can look in the description of the video.
Yeah, you can always hit me up on IG. Let's say you're like, hey, Tacoma, I really wanted 140, 141, or 142, or I really just wanted 28. You know, contact us if you see anything that you like. I think we can call that. Not getting any bids here, so
Okay.
I'm good. But I got more for next round. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right, we'll move over to myself here. And let's take that off, and let's take
Unlimited.
All right, so this is going to be a $2 round. So we'll go ahead and get that up. All right, at the A spot, and Tacoma, if you don't mind, if anybody claims anything in the chat, well, never mind. I see Steven Spock already got one.
Name C, but I got
Steven
you.
Spock knows how this goes. Look at that reflection. So that is now off the board. Thank you, Steven Spock. And let's see.
Southern is always ready. He has another C.
Yeah. Okay, so at the first spot, we got Maximum Carnage starts here. Spider-Man Unlimited #1. I think that's the first appearance of Shriek. We got Spider-Man Special Edition #1. This is the one that you had to use to mail off to get back in the day. Spider-Man Lost Years #3. Little holly foil goodness at the C spot. What If Phoenix Rose Again #33. That's the first appearance of Omega Red. He's actually in a headshot, and it comes out prior to X-Men 4, for those of you who didn't know. Venom #8, the Fortnite variant edition. At G, we've got Weapon X #1, but the difference is that this is a foreign edition of this. So if you like Wolverine and you like foreign edition, something a little bit different, unless you're can speak more than one language, you will not be able to read it. But be that as it may, there you go.
It's cool to collect.
Yeah, for sure. And so this is the Sonic, I think it's 69, giggity. But this is the Miko Suiyan Comics Curing Cancer variant right here for $2. Are you kidding me? All right, Giant Size X-Men #1, not the one that Ian was talking about earlier, but this is issue 4. So they've come out with several over the years. And then this one, I got this at a con. I think it was Memphis Comic Expo. It's a convention exclusive, Archie Comics, Halloween Spectacular. And so there you go. So you had to go to Memphis Comic Expo to get that. So Superman #361 at K. Any other claims in the chat?
Yeah, Steven Spock went for J as well.
All right, good pickup, Steven Spock. Certainly cheaper than going to Memphis Comic Expo. And then under it is one of the Russell Dodderman variants. This one is for Sword #8. This one's of Storm, all the variations of the costume for Storm. If you like that, you can get that at J. Also, I have a buy it now. If anybody likes Clayton Crane, Garth Ennis, how about Ghost Rider Trail of Tears? This is the whole series. 1, 2, 3, Very dope variants there. 4,
Nice.
5, and 6. Yep. So 1 through 6, $10. $10 for the set. There you go. I think Crane actually does the interiors on this too. I don't know, Papa Willie. We shall see. Are you wanting to sell some stuff or something? Just let me know if that's the case. You can hit me up on IG. All right, let's move over to the next round here. We've got Kato.
No,
That's
Papa
right,
Wheelie
Kato.
grabbed H.
Who did?
Papa Wheelie grabbed H.
H?
Can't
Gotcha.
wait till next week.
Okay, gotcha. So let me put Papa Wheelie on here. All right, so we got Kato. This is the Dynamic Forces variant for number 1. Then we've got at the B spot, we've got Kato number 3. This is a Johnny DeSartis cover. And then we've got Batman and the Max Arkham Dreams issue 4, Sam Keith cover. Then at D, we've got Amazing Spider-Man 37, part of Gang War. Well, I guess it's coming. Amazing Spider-Man 24. At the G spot, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder, number 4, Shredder in Hell. This is Kevin Eastman variant. Then we've got the same issue series, issue 2, Monteus. No, I don't know who done this cover here. And then at I, we've got a little magic action, little midriff there, Papa Willie. Exosword's creation, number 1. I think this is the Comic Tom variant, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Comic Tom. 101. Yep. So $2 there. At the J spot, we got Shredder in Hell, number 5. That is the Eastman variant. And at K, we've got Exo Manowar half. This is the Wizard variant here. Check that out. Still got a certificate of authenticity. Ooh. There you go. ME Comics in the building. What's going on, ME Comics? Long time no see. Thank you for joining us today. And give a few seconds there, and then we'll move on back over to Wolf, who was having, I think, some technical difficulties. Hopefully he's got those worked out. I've got you added back in, but I muted your mic there so you can see about getting set up as it gets ready to get over to your turn. And if you haven't already done so, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and bell notification. We'll see how things go from there. All right, Wolfblitz, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and move over to Jay Blitz's cousin. Well, you know, the funny thing about that, because when I was talking about this even, and yeah, you can hold that up there because I'm sure Papa Wheelie will enjoy the view. But when we're talking about, the longer we go, you know, some of the people don't even recognize who some of those background icons were for the cartoon crew show when it first came out. And the same thing with Jay Blitz. You say Jay Blitz, they're like, who?
He's a character from our past.
Yeah, the sordid past for sure.
I got this Japanese animation variant, sexy variant. Got that for $10. Got the Princess variant down as well. They, uh,
How much are these, Wolf? Because it seems like, again, I don't know if it's my mic or yours, but
it's my it's 10.
okay. So $10 each there, and looks like Wolf shops at the same store that MT and all them shop at.
Okay.
Papa Willie says you suck.
Okay, he's tempted.
Yeah, you throwing him all that temptation his way in twos. Breaker.
$3 books here. I got
This is a $3 round.
38 with Dr. Doom. This Human Torch 2. A little Black Panther, Scotty Young. Art Germ, Psylocke book. I got Green Lantern 43, the first appearance of I think the Black Lantern. Got this Batman Shadow variant.
So on that F, is that a newsstand or direct?
It's direct.
Okay.
Oh, you collect newsstands.
All right, $3 round. Little modern and bronze copper age goodies.
Switch those up.
All right. Still sticking with the $3.
Yeah. Gung Ho Virgin variant by Greg Horn.
Is that a play on words there? With a Greg Horn cover, I would think that's a play on words.
Yeah, Jackpot Black Cat variant. Got this Virgin variant, David Nakayama. Planet Death C2E2 exclusive. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #6 with Morbius. And then I got Captain America 307, the first Madcap.
So how'd you end up with that Planet Death C2E2 variant?
I want it.
Oh, okay.
$10 or something, maybe more, but nobody seems to want it. So.
Well, the crazy thing about it is that, and I know there's some other people because see, I backed Planet Death on Kickstarter, and so here they are putting some of those bad idea stories out via exclusives at cons or even in comic shops now, and yet still have not fulfilled the Kickstarter. So, what was the point of me paying early for a Kickstarter?
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. I've never done a Kickstarter. I thought about it, but I don't know. I guess I haven't really researched how they work exactly.
I did the one for the Die RPG. That's it.
Yeah, you can't get bit, you know.
Yeah.
First Black Flag. Captain America 321. And Hazar #1. And I got the first Rescue.
A lot of first here, folks. And as Tacoma said earlier when we started the show, let us know if there's anything in particular that you're looking for. All we can do is tell you no, or, you know, because there's a lot of stuff, for example, in my PC that kind of started to move on from. And so let us know in the chat if there's anything in particular you're looking for. Not $1 Amazing Fantasy 15s or anything, but as far as the book, character, or etc.
You got one for $1?
Yeah, man.
Yes, one time.
Yeah, you got a minute left if you want. Throw another round up there. And anybody that is paying for StreamYard, just public service announcement here. I threatened StreamYard to leave, and they gave me like half off for 3 months. So, just FYI.
Batman Madness. Pretty cool book. New Mutants 100 for X Force. The Voices variant, Psylocke and Silk. Duty Call Girls. And I got Iron Cat #1 variant. And I got a cool Ghost Rider variant.
First print of New Mutants 100 at the A Spot. Silk, she's one of those characters I thought would go somewhere. She was minority that they introduced, and she really just kind of fizzled out. I don't know if she was overshadowed by when they introduced, Ghost Spider or Gwen Spider, whatever she wants to be called, or what. But I just thought that character had some legs on her.
Yeah, her first appearance has gone way down.
Yeah, you can get that 1 in 10 variant, the Ramos variant, for like $200 now. I've been meaning to try to get one. Just dropping. I remember that book used to be like $500 or $600. Crazy. But everything's down pretty much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I guess we can switch on over to Tacoma.
All right. Thank you, good sir. And let's move over to Tacoma.
All righty. Tacoma's here. How's everybody doing?
Have
See
no
what we
fear.
got. No, I won't go through that. I'll go through that next round, but I'll show the pull box. $5 pulls, 5 for $20. That means you get 1 free comped pull if you order 5. So how can you lose? You can't, because if you don't like the book, I'll put it back. Right. All righty. X-Men 92. Got a $15 lot here. From the first volume, we've got 1, 2. That's a Vampire Red or something. First appearance. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then from the second volume, I believe it's the second volume. I could have them backwards. We have this Popularized preview, black and white, and then the regular #1, 2, 3, 4. Skip a bit. We got some 8 and some 10. So you got yourself about 10 or 11 books there for $15 if you're interested in the fabulous X-Men 92. If, however, X-Men 92 is not your cup of tea, we get Gene Simmons' Dominatrix. This lot goes for $25. This is Gene Simmons from Kiss's signature right here. Most of these are variants. So you got issue #1. Is that a nope? That's the, I can't see. I think that's the A cover. But then issue 2 is the retailer incentive. So ratio variant. What do we got? We got 3. Sorry, there's 2. Let's back up. Those are both #1s, right? Yeah. #1 regular, #1 retailer incentive. Then we've got #2, #3, #4, little Catwoman looking cover, and #6. We're missing #5 in this slot, but you get Gene Simmons signature and a retailer incentive. 5 books, $25. They are exactly what you think they are on the inside, a superhero who also happens to be a dominatrix, or a dominatrix who also happens to be a superhero. Pick your choice. I don't know. I don't know if any of you are Buffy fans. If you are, the first appearance of Buffy in comics is in Dark Horse Presents. Not all of them, however, are signed by Mike Mignola, as this one is. So this lot goes for 40. I'll look it up in a second, Big O. You got Buffy #1 from the first volume or first series. They did like different series basically following the TV show. So each series was a season of the TV show. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 22. By the way, if you ever see 21, it's a J. Scott Campbell, worth a lot. 23, 24, and 25. So #1, first appearance, and a bunch of random issues there for $40. That one there is like a $50 book, so I figured I'd just mark it down to 40. Let's answer Big O's question. Who does the cover on #1? And by the way, that retailer incentive is to issue 2, not issue 1. So I've got 2 copies of I've got 2 copies of issue 2 in here. All right, the cover artist is Alex Garner, writer Sean Taylor. I don't know if that's for all of them, but that's what it says for #1. Then on that retailer incentive, the covers, it's Deborah Carita. Stephen Mooney does the incentive cover. So, artists with which I am not too familiar, but perhaps you are. Perhaps somebody wants these, perhaps they don't. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Oh, you like summers? Was 2 summers not enough for you? Did you need a 3rd summer? Alex wasn't enough with his brother, Scott. So we've got first appearance of the 3rd Summer's brother in Deadly Genesis. This particular variant is listed as a $50 book. I don't see anybody paying that much to be honest with you, but I figured 30 for the variant and then the complete series 1 through 6 with some really cool artwork. I kind of dig the covers on these, especially this last one. So I'll do that as a $30 lot right there. All right, let's see what else we got. We'll try an auction again. I got more lots to show you, so I'm not worried. I won't throw them all up in one shot. Should we do that one? Yeah, budget, man. Let's see who likes really old books. Not really old, somewhat old books. Hey, somebody might get a deal here. Let's see if somebody can get a steal. Give me a $20 start line. $20 start line. And to begin this, I have this at about a 3.0. Iron Man #8, 12 center, Origin of Madame Mask. Then the rest of these are like 4.0s, 3.0s. Iron Man 29. Iron Man 30. Iron Man 32, I have listed as a 4.0. It comes with a date stamp, which I always like. I don't know if you can see it there above the eye. Iron Man 33, which is the first appearance of Spy Master. Iron Man 35. So a bunch of 15 centers here. Early bronze. Iron Man 41. Iron Man 42, which is still only 15 cents, which tells me there's probably a price variant out there that's 20 cents. And then this is kind of cool. Get Iron Man 90, but it is what we call a pence variant. If you see there in the corner, this was sold in the UK market for 10p as opposed to the American market. And round this out with what looks like a Whitman variant. Iron Man 116 Whitman variant because the corner box is blank, and because the price box is the diamond shape. So if you want some old Iron Man, all of these are sub 100 except for the last one, and going as early as issue 8, first Madam Mask, first Spy Master, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books, $20, $2 a book. Iron Man. Dun dun dun. Sorry, it's not the first Madam Mask, it's the origin of Madam Mask.
So were you thinking about putting an Iron Man run together, or how'd you end up with?
Yeah. So Iron Man, Avengers, and Hulk. I had just, sometimes you see a bunch of books for cheap and you like start getting them, then you grab a few more, and then before you know it, you're collecting a run. And I'm like, not a big fan of Iron Man or the Hulk, and I'd rather get Avengers keys and then like finish off the other 12 runs that I'm trying. So Iron Man, and I might have a Hulk lot down here. I might have sold it. Sold a bunch back to half price. Continuing with the Fantastic Four, so I'm going to keep working on that run. Not in any like immediate likeness, but just as I find them for cheap. But I figured too many. I mean, every box back here is full. I only have a few boxes on the ground. I'd love every comic to have a place in a shelf. That would make me happy, but can't always get what you want. So just trying to sell some books and keep the balance right. As Depeche Mode once said, get the balance right. All righty. Iron Man, show them once again. 8, 29, 30, 32, 8 stamp. First Spy Master, 33, 35, 41, 42. And that's Black Widow there. No, it's not Black Widow. That's the Demon Queen that I thought was Black Widow for a second. 90 in the Pence variant. And 116. So there you go. Let it run down a few more seconds. I want to look up that 116. I think that is a Whitman, and there was something special about it if I remember. Iron Man does whatever iron can anywhere. Oops.
Hey, Tacoma, did you? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask, did you play the Jedi Knight Dark Forces game back in the day?
I did not. So there you go. The all of those for Crack Toast. Hey, and Crack Toast, you save on shipping. Yeah, right there. So Whitman variant in mid condition, and this is like low to mid condition. That's $5, $5 to $15 book basically. So that's in there. Crack Toast is a local Tacomoan. So we usually meet up at half price and trade books. Yeah, $20 if you want them, man. I'm just trying to get rid of them. I mean, they're all in nice Mylars. Those are worth more than 20. But yeah, I'll be happy to get rid of them, make the space, go to somebody in the community. Double entendre. He's in the Tacoma community and the comic book community. There you go, $20 bid. Let's get a 5-second countdown, see if anybody wants them for 21.
All right.
I made back everything I owe West Coast Avengers from Wednesday night sale. Yay! I don't know if you guys know West Coast Avenger. He's also a local guy. He's been getting really, really big. Oh yeah, thank you, Crack Toast. I appreciate that. I'm back from vacation, so hit me up on IG anytime this week. It should be good for me to meet at half price. School hasn't started yet and all that. I think you can end line it. Doesn't look like we got any competition.
Yeah, I've met him at several conventions before because he's come over here to OAX and various things out this way. I think he was at Heroes too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he travels a lot. I mean, it's his job. He retired from the post office, and he full time just commits to his podcast and to buying books at that's the only problem is if like I see a garage sale with like comic books, he's contacted the guy first. He's probably going to buy their whole collection, and he's probably going to come in with more bills than I have. So I do lose out a little bit, but it's all good.
Well, and things like that, which I see a lot in Florida too. I guess it's just where you're at, but man, I go to stuff like that. I never see anything like these people talk about seeing at garage sales. But maybe there's a West Coast Avengers in Mississippi that's hit up all those things first.
Could be.
All right. We'll get started back over here. Thank you for those of you that are bidding or those of you that are hanging out irregardless. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button. It is greatly appreciated. We're going to have another $2 round. Okay, so first off, at the A spot, let me get rid of one of my pet peeves, which is leaving the other person ticker up while the other person goes through the whole round. Cracktos is asking, do you have any older Batman for sale? Tacoma?
Me? No, I got those 3 old Superman.
So, Cracktos, when you say older, I don't know how old you mean, but I've got Batman like 130 to current. And so I've been letting go of several of them. So if there's any in particular that you're looking at, let me know. Okay, as far as not so old Batman, we got Batman number 10. This is from the New 52, and I think this is the end of the Court of Owls little storyline there next to the end. Batman number 10. We got Batman number 2, which is from the Rebirth run, David Finch cover at B. ISOM, this is number 1. I first backed this, and so this is the first print and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's a thicker deal, cost like $40 or whatever it was back in the day. And so there you go at C. But it's $2 for you here today. Batman and the Max Arkham Dreams. This is number 4, another Sam Keith cover at D. We got Deadpool, Mark with the Mouth, number 10. This is the author Sudiam cover and a Wolverine 1 homage. And we got Avengers Academy number 38 at G, which is an homage to X-Men 100. So there you go. And at H, we got Grimm Fairy Tales number 65. There you go, Papa. All right, we got Red Sonja, Hell Sonja number 4 at I. Then we got J. We got Aquaman number 1. This is the first appearance of the blue suit, and that was in the second movie. And then we got Yusaki Yojimbo. Whatever number that is. At K.
What number is it?
Let's see here. I was going to mute Wolf because I was hearing him in the background. This is from that last mini series I think that they did.
Never mind.
Yeah, Ice and Snow number 4 or 5. There we go.
Gotcha. I'm looking for like issue 13 and 16 or something of the Mirage run to finish that off.
You got all the Critters issues from back then?
No, I don't have all of Critters. I think I only have 2 of them actually.
I understand how you could hear me. I was muted. I've been muted for a while.
You were coming in real quiet, like you were whispering.
Oh, huh. That's weird.
But,
okay.
Yeah, I forget which Critters it is that I've got over there. But I've only, let's see, Critters. Actually, I got 2 of them. I got number 1 and number 10.
10 is the crossover with Usagi, right? Or are they both crossovers?
Yeah, Usagi's on the cover. Critters #1 is the first appearance of Jin, the Rhino Bounty Hunter, and early appearance of Usagi.
Okay. I'll have to look up which one I have.
Yep. They're not expensive books. It's just not ones you see all the time.
Right.
All right. So no love for this round. So let's see if there's a little more love for the next round. At the A spot, we got Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. That's right. Kool-Aid Man, the Caper Sweepstakes Edition. There's a couple of versions of this, and this is one of them, just FYI, but I forget which version this is. There's one that you had to get with Kool-Aid points. There's one that you could buy. I think this is the Kool-Aid point one. At B, we got ISOM #2. First appearance of Blood Ruth. That's that lady on the cover. Then at C, we got Deadpool Batter Blood, the Rob Liefeld Venom Pool cover. That's issue 3. Oh, look. No, I thought it was a reflection for a minute, but that's just his mask hanging out. We got TMNT Shredder in Hell #2, the Kevin Eastman variant. At E, we got Batman 109. At G, we've got Vampirella versus Red Sonja. This is the Dueling Dealers or comic book art variant here, which is an Avengers 4 homage, obviously. And the guy that signed it is this guy right here, which is Anthony's comic book art. But yeah, this is issue 1. And then we've got Weapon X it shows #6, but you can tell that this is number 4 from back in the day from the Age of Apocalypse. This is one of those foreign variants. So FYI. And then we've got Deadpool Pool Party, a thick issue *1. Got all the Deadpool cat, Deadpool mouse, and dog, and all that kind of stuff. And then we've got Fall of the House of X. Looks like an art germ cover of Magic. At J. And then at K, we've got X-Men. This is a Miko Suayan cover. X-Men Swords of Destruction, 22 of 22. There you go, at K. $2 round, $2 round. Thanks for answering that in the chat. Hopefully everybody's doing good if you're watching this live on this Saturday afternoon. All right, and let's show some one more thing of books, and then we'll move it back over to Wolfblitz. We've got Deadpool Batter Blood #1. We've got Deadpool Batter Blood #2. And, of course, you saw 3. Here's #4. So you can basically get most of the series if you'd like. And then we've got Deadpool Batter Blood #5 right there. Shredder in Hell #1. That's a variant. I forget who. Maybe Delato. Then we've got some issue. This is the Stormbreakers cover Nick Klein did with Swordsman. This is Venom #21, Stormbreakers edition. And then we've got Venom #19. We've got Weapon X. This is, again, one of the foreign variants right there. Then we got X of Swords Creation. #1. Little thick book. And then we got X of Swords Creation #1. This is the Magic variant. Seems like this is. Oh, I remember. This is one that got out of the Walmart packs. That was a big book back in the day to try to get out of those. For those of you remember those. And then I also have this Ghost Rider Trail of Tears 1 through 6, Garth Ennis and Clayton Crane, aka Mr. Hide Your Wife. There's 6 books, $10 for the 6 for the entire miniseries. I think he does the interiors on this as well. So. All right, so it looks like.
Well, I'm actually done. So I'll hang out though. Yeah, nothing selling, so I ain't gonna mess with it too much. I'll go do something, do something else. But I'll hang out for a little bit.
Tacoma, you got something up ready for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's move over to Tacoma.
When I say ready, I mean in like 30 seconds I'll be ready.
Oh, ready-ish. Okay.
Ready-ish. Ready as I'll ever be. All right, I'm gonna do a massive claim like you guys are, but I'm holding the books, but they all got letters on them. Let me show a few buy it nows. There's no pull box because I'm basically showing off my pull box. If you missed it earlier, you can get 45 issues of the X-Men for $60, almost sequential, just missing one book there. This is obviously from the first Uncanny run. We also have 50 issues straight, 110 shipped, $3.99, $4.49, and 8 of those are newsstands. This, by the way, is when the X-Men were just really not that good. So that's why those are pretty cheap. Nobody wants those books, knows keys, but there's a bunch of keys here. Then there's a bunch of keys, variants, newsstand, Ed Brubaker's signature, missing one book, 110 shipped. So if you're interested in a stack of sequential X-Men, hit me up. If you're interested in all of those, hit me up and I'll be glad to make you a deal. If you like my friends, Anakin, we've got Darth Vader 1 through 25 shipped. First print, I think it's a second print. Third print, right? Red is third. Nope, red is second printing. About a 9092. Later print, and then I think everything from that second printing and everything from that point on, 6 through 25 are all first prints. $70 shipped is as low as I can go on that. People seem to have forgotten Vader and Afra. I don't forget. Never forget. All right. They just announced, and I'm wearing the cheese shirt, that Die is coming back. This is now a lie. I'm not missing that one anymore. So the original run on Die, 1 through 20 for $50 shipped. It's about $1.35 a book. And I believe I've got a various printing of, you got the A cover for number 1, later printing for that, and then 2 through 20, all inclusive. I just found number 3 the other day because I was missing it. And let's show a little Turtles lot. This is pretty cool, actually. I don't know what the price of this is. This is, I don't know, let's say $30. This one is weird. This is Last Ronin issue 5, retailer exclusive, done by Kevin Eastman and Justin Roiland from the fame of Rick and Morty fame. That is The Last Ronin, or The Last Ronin. And then The rest of these are Last Ronin the Lost Years, and the artist on this I forget, but he is apparently a famous Turtles artist. So there's issue 1, I believe, and 2, and 3. This one is by a different guy than the other ones. The rest of these are all, and then Last Ronin Lost Days special. I don't know much about these, so I could be massacring all the information on them. But $30 for that lot if you're interested. That goes about $5 a book. They tell me that's a $50 book if you believe our friend Key Collector Comics, but I think you always have to grain of salt that. Okay, here come the claims. The first 4 have prices on them. Everything after that is from my $5 pull box, but because I'm not good at math, they're going for $4. So if you don't see a price tag on it, it's $4. So we still from 1960 GI Combat 83. Let's make that 20 just to be consistent. The Supermans 1964, number 161 in a 5.0, $20. Number 170, Superman meets JFK in a 5.0 to a 6.0, $20. And then from 1970, number 226, that's like a 6.0 to a 7.0. Really nice condition considering it's as old as I am. I don't look as good as this does, and we're the same age. $20. I'll do the 3 of those for $50 if anybody's interested. And now everything else is a $4 book. Just type the letter on your keyboard. Just type letters, hit enter. We've got Spawn with a card, one of the toy comic inserts. Second printing, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. I read it. It is as good as they say. $4. It's like an 8.0. It's not perfect for a new book. Apparently, this is something. This is by Post Malone. This got optioned, this free comic book day thing about this big rig truck. It's a thing. Key Collector says this Hyde Street variant is like a $30 book. I don't believe them, so I'm selling it for $40. Scotty Young always sells well. Little A versus Marvel. Number 2, I think, or they're out of order. I don't know what number it is. Number 4, there it is. $4. First time Silk, Gwen, and Spider-Woman meet. $4. There's a poster in here, and it's refracting, whatever it is. $4. David Aja cover on Scarlet Witch that goes for a bit of money. $4. Tales of the Jedi goes for quite a bit of money. $4. Crypt of Dawn. $4. I'll stop saying $4 now. Kanan, Mark Brooks art, very low print. Star Wars, Stephanie Hans, 1 in 30. Not 25, not 20, not 50, 1 in 30. Star Wars, Stephanie Hans again, or Mandalorian, Stephanie Hans. More Little A versus Marvel. More Spawn toy inserts, but without the card. Alex Ross doing a great cover for all new, all different Avengers. Something key about that book, or it's always listed in Key Collector. This is one I haven't seen a lot, and unfortunately it arrived after I sold my Angela a lot. This is the first appearance of Angela in the Marvel Universe, but it is a Hastings variant. So this is not the usual cover of this that you see from Guardians of the Galaxy by Bendis. More Crypt of Dawn. This one's really cool. This is Shadows of the Empire, but this is newsstand. And then finally, Next Wave Agents of Hate. Boom. So there you go. Those claims are coming in fast and furious, I can see. That's what I got.
Yeah, I think everybody just kind of broke the internet because it was claiming so fast.
Yeah, they didn't even show up. They all piled on top of each other.
Yeah, it was a 3-car pileup, as it were. Get that out in a minute. So I guess we'll go ahead and call her a day.
Yeah.
So, Wolf, anything, any place you're going to be, or anything that you want to say to the folks before we head
Nothing
out?
planned right now. Yeah, well, I have to figure out. Yeah, I might go on a show at some point, but I hadn't really planned anything out yet. But yeah, thanks for having me on. It was fun. But yeah, it's good to catch up. You gotta give us some jokes here, though. We hadn't heard enough dad jokes. But
You know,
all right.
that's probably why viewership went down. Actually, to be honest with you, I mean, I could talk about the old days. You know, we're in the country where we would put each other in tires and roll down the hills all day. Those were some good years.
Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
love it. Love it.
But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm trying to remember. I think I have a wedding actually to go to next week, but well, I'm not sure what time it is as
You
of
can
yet.
ask him to move it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the couple's about 30 years old, so I don't know if they're ready to move it any longer. So, Tacoma, what you got going on?
That's it, man. This was it. I'll if I'm around, I'll be on Not Near Mint on Friday. At some point when I get the time, I'm going to be dropping a video showing all of the Hans ratio variants, 1 in 5, 1 in 10, one all the way up to 1 in 100s. I just have to pull them and sort them. But yeah, that was the idea there. And that's about it. It's about that.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, I'll probably be dropping a video or something regarding some recent pickups. Recently got a page from The Death of Captain Marvel, for those of you who remember that graphic novel from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And picked up a page from that book, and also picked up a page, mentioned the Jedi Knight Dark Forces game for those who played that game back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Dave Norman did a book adaptation to the video game, and picked up a page from that, which is the final show off between Kyle Cantern and Jarrett, which are the two main antagonists in the book. Good guy and bad guy. So, probably be doing a video about that, but otherwise, be sure to check everybody out on the IGs and the various platforms that we're on. That's in the description below. And I guess we're going to get out of here. So let's go out of here in some style here.
Oh.
What are we looking at?
Stupid battle droids, get out of the way! Hello there. This is General Grievous, and you are watching Southern Comic Geek.
Roger.
This is Billy West, and you idiot!